Hey everybody, I won't be doing my typical live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because I am in PST time, and it just so happens, oh look, it's Alcatraz. Oh look, Emily.
Hello. And we're at Alcatraz.
Yeah. So we're
Also, this is our height difference. I think you just need to see. Like, anyway.
It is just because I'm short. So yeah, I will see you all next week. Thanks for joining, all that fun stuff. And we'll be talking about this at some juncture. And yes, we've been filming. Yes. Hi.
Hi. We're here. We made it through the wind to get to Alcatraz. Initial vibes on.
Yes. By the way, this is Emily. For anybody who's not seen Emily on my channel before.
So this is Rebekah. If you're watching this on my channel, there we go.
Yay! We are going to be doing channeled history here at Alcatraz. We're already catching vibes.
Yeah.
We've also been getting like different drops of information on the way here, like different, like from my guides, you've been connected. Like it's just something about this place.
It's going to be big.
Yeah.
For some reason. And we think it's going to be at the top. Right now we're at the bottom.
It's so weird. I was saying on the way here, the feeling that I get was similar to what I was feeling at Old Jail St. Augustine, as well as Pearl Harbor. It's a combo of feelings.
I will also say too, it has very many layers. So there's like the native layer, which we'll show you footage that is really cool of like out in this like high plane at this place. And then there's also the layer, of course, the prison, which is like the most famous layer. But then there's also like weirdly a civil war fort, which for us sparks some weird pains around why and what is the necessity of putting tax on this place in its energy.
Yeah. And the amount of people who were here was remarkable.
Yeah.
It's a Friday, I think. Right? I'm jet lagged.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's the amount of people here, but still the energy that still remains here. I'm very curious about it. So we're gonna keep catching vibes. We're going into barracks right now, which have bad vibes to them.
Or like a house for like the penitentiary or workers.
Yeah. We're gonna try it out. Let's check that out. That's where we are. Okay. We're going in here. No, right here. God, it's the place here. And then we What's wild to me about being here is I feel like I'm back on the boat.
It's very wicked. It was very wiggly. It was very cute. When I was in Greece, everywhere I went until I got the grounded into the lines. I was like, that's what this felt like?
Yeah. And that's what I was wondering. Like, there's something here.
It's almost not.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's here and it's hitting me in the gut.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. That right now. That's a no, thank you. That's a no. And also, why was there an outpost here? It's strange. You're so far away from the south.
Oh, okay, yeah. I like this thing.
It's funny because it looks creepy, but it's like
It feels better. Think of that.
there was something about that room where the theater was.
See the people?
I'm picking up on akin to shade energy. Just
We can't go into this like building over there.
right.
Over there.
Yeah.
That's somewhere we're about to go into. But it feels like they're over there.
Yeah, like
But
back
we
there.
can't go.
It's hard to get a ping on exactly who they are because I don't think they know.
Yeah, they're way at the end. But like the very there.
Yeah, I'm feeling the swaying again too. It's like looking.
It's cool. I think they were stationed here.
That's what I was getting too.
Rebekah's working on some stuff over there, and I was pulled over here. Through this little door, there's this room. And there's really interesting energy in here. We can't fully go in. But one of the spirits in here, over there, said hi. So I said I would film it. I think it was just storage, but it still feels weird. what I just showed was the little room for the Native American history and like the reclaiming of Alcatraz, where they like came out and occupied the island after the prison is left, which was amazing. But it's filled with feathers. Like nowhere else is filled with feathers so far. Like that's filled with feathers, which is really interesting.
The federal government was going through the process of disposing of Alcatraz since it had been closed as a prison.
You just went away to go look at something else. I did similar. What do you feel?
A little better. Less blurry that way. Yeah, it's like I can see it actually clearly now.
Yep.
Energy. It doesn't pain wasn't there. Like a pane of glass, not like doesn't well it's painted, but mostly that, which is lovely. Oh, and I like to feel the breeze here, which we couldn't before, which is weird.
That was weird. It's like I could see it because the feathers were moving, but like the breeze wasn't so much. Yeah.
It feels better.
Good. Or? No, I did something new.
Okay.
Download. From my higher, I projected myself there, and I stood in between. It was like I was in the middle of a bunch of men, and it feels like the pieces that were left behind of the soldiers from the Civil War. Because I don't, unless something happened, I can't imagine why so many would die. But I was in the middle of all these men, and then like more men were coming up, and
Well, if they were still here when the earthquake happened in 1906,
I could have done something. Yeah,
that would have probably been why.
I'll be curious to know the history. A lot of them, they wanted very simple things. Because I started asking as they, I don't know if I would necessarily call this an activation, but I gave them enough of energy to remember what it was that they wanted. And none of it's being here, like people get here long enough and they realize that this is not what they wanted, even though whatever thing was keeping them behind. But I started hearing some people were saying mama, some people were saying home, some people
No wonder you're getting emotional about it.
Yeah. But what I did was I pulled energy and I sent pieces to each one so that they all had the energy to go. So it wasn't the entire conversation that I might do with somebody like one-on-one of like, okay, let's talk this through. Like, let's actually, where do you want to go? And seeing the individual like dream or what people want. But it was just like having little bits of energy, and it just went to each of them. And then
It was like a ticket.
yeah.
Like you gave them an energy ticket to the energy train to take care of it.
To the energy train.
New technique. Energy tickets. There you go.
Yeah, so that was a
Where
download.
you're supposed to go.
So cool. Thanks for
like that.
looking into that. It's like,
It's not. They're not there. So
yeah, the energy is still like everywhere. Like I'm still feeling like the energy of the place, but like there's not the so
But
yeah. So
all right.
okay. Did the thing. Did the thing.
Better.
Did the thing. Did the thing. The thing.
That's nice to meet you. Well, I said hi to the non-human in that room over there, that little purpley room, and I was like, hello, and they're like, are you putting me on video? And you said yes, and I said, okay. So I did. Sure. So we were right. That tunnel was from 1866, which means it was part of the Civil War fort, not the prison, which is really cool.
Yeah, because I thought it was. Tires here are so pretty.
We just found this graffiti. It says Ghost Lead. Thoughts?
That way.
Okay.
Really that way.
Beautiful. Excellent.
There's so much here. I thought it was just the jail. It's not.
Can I make a sneeze? Maybe not.
Oh.
Okay.
There is so much here.
Including my sneezes. Yeah, it's a lot. It's very lasagna of history. It's similar to Rome that way. There's like 4 different really significant energy forces. Well, maybe more than that. Like as far as layers of history go.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot happening. Because there's the original native layer. And then there is Civil War.
Right.
And there is protection layer. And then there was like air.
Yeah.
The native rights to
Yeah.
it's really interesting.
Yeah. And it's beautiful. This is a beautiful island. It sucks that they made a jail out of it.
Very much so.
I'm glad that it's
And a fort.
in fort. Yeah, like that's not what this was meant to be. I mean, it just feels like there's what it was supposed to be versus what it turned out to be, which I think says something to what the indigenous people knew.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I still think we're not even halfway to the top yet, so.
Mm-hmm. And it feels better the higher that we get. Mm-hmm. Down there, it felt awful.
It feels like it's capped. I'm really interested to see why. Because it feels like the buildings are capped on something. So